Hi everyone, I hope you're well. I thought today it would be a bit of fun to learn the Concerning Hobbits theme tune. This is a lovely piece that some people have asked me to learn, so we're just in the key of C and it will be a simple beginner's melody. So first thing, to make sure that we're in the key of C, we will make sure that if our harps are tuned to C, that you have all of your levers down. But if your harps are tuned to E flat, you'll have your E's, A's and your B's up. And we'll do a quick scale of C first to get started. Okay, so we'll start first with our right hand and we'll play C, D and E with our third finger, our second finger and our thumb. So we have C, D, E, 3, 2, thumb. And then we're going to put our thumb on the G and we're going to line up our 2, 3 and 4 on E, D and C. So we have again from the start C, D, E, G, 2, 3, 4 on E, D and C. Next what we'll do is we will line up our 3, 2 and thumb on E, G and A, and we have E, G, A. We're going to put our 2 and thumb on B and C. So we have B, C, B. And we're going to put our thumb back on the G. And we're going to line up our 2 and 3 on E and D. So let's play that part all the way from the start with our right hand. So we have C, D, E. Our thumb 2, 3, 4 on G, E, D and C. Okay, then we're going to put our 3, 2 and thumb on E, G and A. B, C, B, 2, thumb 2. Then our thumb on the G, our 2 on the E and our 3 on the D. And then part 2 is nearly the exact same thing. We have again our C, D and E. Our thumb on the G, our 2 on E, 3 on D, 4 on C. E, G, A. And then we're going to put our thumb on the G and our 2 on the E and our 3 on the D. So we have E, G, and then we'll do a very quick G and E, and then our D, and then we'll do thumb 2, 3, E, D, C. So I'll just play that part 2 again and then we'll add in some very simple left hand chords. So let's add in some simple left hand chords. So when we play our C, D and E, when we put our thumb on E, let's add in our left hand chord of C. So we'll put our 3, 2 and thumb on C, E and G, and we'll play the triad of C. So we have C, E, G, and we're going to play that when our thumb hits our E note with our right hand. So we have, and then when we play our 2 on the E, we're going to move our left hand down to the left hand chord of G, 3, 2 and thumb on G, B and D. And when our 4 hits our C, we're going to play our left hand chord of F. So that just means that we move everything down 1 from where it was on our F, A and C. And then we're going to end on our C. Okay, moving on, we have our E, G and A. We're going to move back our hand to our left hand chord of F. B, C, C, B. Now when our 2 hits our E, we're going to add in our left hand chord of A minor. And then we're going to add in when we play our D, we're going to add in our left hand chord of G. So I'll just play that through. This is part 1. Okay, moving on to part 2. We have nearly the exact same thing except for our ending. So we have our C, D and E, and we're going to play again our left hand chord of C with our E note. We're going to play our left hand chord of G with our E note, and our F with our C. And when our thumb is on A, we're going to play our F chord. Here's where we have our E, G, A, G, E. So when we play that very quick G and E, that's when we'll add in our left hand chord of A minor. And then we're going to add in our left hand chord of G with our D, so we just move everything down 1. And we're going to end with our C and our C. So I'll just play through again that last part 2. Like to, you can end on a nice long C. So to do that, I have my C, G and C in my left hand, I have my 4, 2 and thumb, and then I have my E, G and C, 3, 2 and thumb. I'm gonna move up to my E and my G and just end on my C chord. So I hope you enjoy that piece concerning hobbits, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.